I've got a piece of acrylic here. It's a lid for my overflow. I'm going to drill it out. It won't fit in place here with the mega flow overflow in the overflow. So let's go over here and do a little drilling. Oh, here's the seashell lamp that I made for my wife. It's African mahogany. Got brass feet on the bottom. Probably weighs a good 40 pounds. Guatemalan green marble, and like I say, it's African mahogany. I used spray adhesive and sand from Destin, Florida to make the shade. Gives it a rice paper effect, a nice glow. And rope lights that are in acrylic tubes, so that if ever have a row of the lights burn out, I can actually pull the lights out without the shells collapsing around the area where the rope light is. Got a little sand in the bottom. But it's all mitered from top to bottom. It's 4 picture frames basically all mitered together, and it's totally seamless. You cannot see the seam on the corners. It's the most difficult thing I've ever made in my life. Okay, let's get started on drilling the acrylic here. I like to use a DeWalt drill. It has a very slow gear, and it's great for the beginning and finishing up on the hole. Alright, so best I could, I took a marker with the lid in place over top of the mega flow overflow and made a center point. And I'm going to take a punch and get me a hole started here to try to prevent it from walking around. Alright, so it's just starting to get the shape of the drill in here. And one problem you have with acrylic is if you feed it in too fast, the drill bit, it'll actually expand, make the plastic expand before you're cut through all the way. You can go too fast and split it because you haven't cut with the tip. Rather you push through right there is a real good speed. I don't have the sharpest of bits, which actually a sharp bit can work against you. It'll pull it in real quick. Now I'm starting to cut. Haven't broke through yet. One thing I'm doing is alternating up and down with a little bit of pressure on it. I just barely can feel the tip. It's not come through at all, but I just can't. It's like feeling braille. So that's the point where you need to be a little more cautious. I'm actually holding back. Smell like glue. Alright, I've broken through. Now I'm not so concerned. Another thing I do is I work around the clock with a little pressure, like tilting in one direction, then I'll tilt back in another, forwards and around. Let it eat a little bit on one corner and at one point on the clock, and then alternate. That's pretty good thickness of acrylic. I wish the whole tank was that thick. It's 3/8. It's pretty clean. You can clean it up with a drum sander or sandpaper, but that there's pretty clean. So let's take it over and see how it does on the tank up here. Hey, perfect fit. I likes it.